What's good, YouTube?
Hey, what's up, you too?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hello.
However, whenever you're watching this, we appreciate you because we all know time is expensive.
Much appreciated, guys.
And welcome to another episode of Creativity
Unsheathed.
I'm Ollie-O-Rey.
And I'm his brother, Nino.
Yes, we are brothers. And this is the show where we feel...
Don't start a fight unless you know you can finish it.
And that fight, we're looking into World War Hulk.
World War Hulk.
And we featured this, well, at least this issue, because JR only did the cover. And because we showed that Lee Weeks did a little bit of the story inside of it.
Right.
But we're really looking into, it's the first issue of this 5-issue miniseries, World War Hulk. Because JR does it all. He does the whole interiors, and you got Danny Mickey. No, I'm sorry. You get Klaus Janson
On the inkage.
on the inks. So you already know how they work together, how well they work together. And this story is about the Illuminati of Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Professor Xavier, Iron Man, sending off the Hulk into space, and he ends up on the planet where there's other life, and they treat slaves and put them in the, like, type of gladiator type things. But of course he becomes King Scar of that planet. But that ship, the ship that he got shipped in or shipped out on, had a detonated or exploded and killed everybody killed everybody on that planet. Now he's fucking pissed because his wife, he married and he had an unborn child.
They all died.
They all died because of that explosion. And who was responsible for that was those guys, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. And now he's mad as fuck.
More like Earth's Mightiest Asshole, man.
Right. Now he's messed up. He's angry as fuck, and now he wants to get his revenge. And we're just gonna dive into the wrath of the Hulk. So you see him on the planet. A little small recap. And you got the Earth's Mightiest Heroes observing that, but he thinks this is what they really look like. Assholes.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the really intent. I mean, I don't know what their goal was with the whole Civil War thing. It's like
sending him off.
Yeah, because I don't think they wanted him being part of that Civil War.
Yeah, because he can get out of control, right?
Yeah.
But then, being out, sending him off, that just got him smarter and more pissed.
And look at that.
Damn, so that was his a little ship that he can hover on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what's in the Modern Masters.
Yeah, I mean, we'll leave a link down below. I mean, if you haven't seen that episode yet, but we showcase this book of JR because of his phenomenal storytelling and how he just channels that Jack Kirby energy. And we've said that anyone who dislikes or bashes on JR is bashing on Jack Kirby, because you can see, man,
the impact.
All right, and Klaus Janson stays true to the inking.
Yeah,
really staying dedicated to the pencil art.
It's still JR.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Look, total Kirby hands, fingers.
Right? The fingers, the chunkiness, right?
Yeah. Even Jim Lee said, "Oh, what is this ugly stuff? It's chunky stuff."
Mm-hmm.
But then later on, he said he took a step back and appreciated.
Right, and now he's taking that dynamic posing that Kirby does, and you see all of that in his work.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is him telling Earth or the people, he's giving them a timetable to leave Earth before he fucks things up.
What a pal. He could have been just like fuck everybody.
Right, but no, he wants his revenge on the heroes, not the humans.
That's kind of. He's not a monster. Hmm.
I mean, if he's able to convey this information,
Mhm.
you know, as the Hulk.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if none of those heroes comply, he already fucked up Black Bolt.
Century.
Yeah, he even did a century during the early 2000s, like leading up to. It was like probably during the New Avengers, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So you have Spider-Man trying to guide all the New Yorkers to a safe destination spot.
Yeah, really?
A Hulk-free zone.
Yeah. He's like, we're not listening to you. See, he said, we're not going.
Yeah, it was all. So
All right,
those
take
are
yourself.
right. Those are all the looters, whatnot.
No, it's the She-Hulk.
Now she believes her being the cousin of Bruce Banner that she can talk some sense into him. And I don't know if that will even work because I don't think she was even there on that planet, so she can't even really say.
Yeah, like, who are you?
Right? You weren't there. You didn't witness it. And now let's see if this Hulkbuster can even do anything.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, right? Hulkbuster?
Yeah, that's a cool Hulkbuster.
It almost looks like a little Lex Luthor type suit.
Oh yeah, I
A
see
suit within a suit.
it. I see it.
You got the new Avengers.
Yeah, how simple is? I mean, really technical robot suit. Like that's really simple design. Like shapes, like just square.
Yeah.
Right.
And then add your grit.
You right. I mean, that's what sucks is, you know, for inker, you know, Klaus has to go in there and copy that grit.
Yeah.
Or trace the grit.
This game was okay.
I like the game. You know,
I like the character.
Yeah.
The game was cool. It was okay.
You know, this playing the game first really made me love the character more, and it did its job. It made me want to buy the comics.
Yeah.
Right. And we bought the set at Lee's Comics. Well, sadly it's not there no more, but it was on El Camino Real in San Mateo, California. But it's no longer there. But they had a set. It was like all 12 issues by Garth Ennis and Silvestri.
Yeah.
Right?
Who would not want to get that?
No.
Still looking for the action figure, so
Yeah.
I'm looking for that still.
Man, Mark Silvestri was way ahead of his time. I mean, what he did with Witchblade.
Yeah.
Right? The very first superhero TV show. Right?
On UPN or
Or
WB?
yeah, WB, right? And it's like along with, or maybe it's on TNT, one of those.
Mhm.
But along with Birds of Prey,
Yeah.
it's like around the same timeline. And it's like, man, like Mark Silvestri was ahead of it.
Yeah, a little underrated because nobody really talked about him.
Right?
Out of the Image Boys,
You know?
it's always Jim and Robin Todd.
Like, I guess.
Yeah,
It's like
right.
there's three other members.
Yeah, yeah, like come on, man. There's Larson, there's Valentino, Silvestri, Wills.
Right? It's like 3-4 other members, and you gotta totally disregard like, oh, it's the stronger artist. Again.
But we love them all equally. They're cool.
Right? They all have their own ways of drawing,
Yeah.
and we appreciate all in their individual way.
Ooh, he gets the Hulk Buster to the ribs.
Dude's like totally copying from Age of Ultron.
Yeah. Oh yes, yes.
Mhm.
When he was under Wanda's
Spell or
Witchery.
whatever. Yeah. You just take off the gladiator suit.
He would be good on. He would be probably good on Street Fighter. When I can have that big moderator type blocky drawing, like the video game of that today.
It's a cool cartoon if y'all haven't seen it. It works.
I like
it has
it.
a manga anime type animation.
Cool intro.
Mm-hmm. Part 2 was better. Spirit of Vengeance.
So we were watching this a couple weeks ago. Pretty good. Watching the second time ago.
I think it ages well.
Yeah. That was the part. I'll lead you there, but I don't have this much gas. But
I got enough for one more ride in me.
kill her. Oh, see, he's saying you killed my wife.
Right, he's getting that whole flashback of that moment of losing his wife. Right, when that ship exploded. So it's just that whole moment. He's the only, like, she's equivalent to Betty, you know, able to calm him down, and who, like, been a long time for someone to do that to the Hulk, and to able to find that on another planet at that, getting taken away when this explosion gives him that memory, and then now you get him more angry. So the stronger, the madder he gets, the stronger he gets. Everyone knows that.
So it's really their fault. Oh. Crack-a-ca-boom. Boom, crack-a-ca-boom.
Who likes to do their own sound effects? How would you all say that? Comment below. I don't know how y'all can comment that, but hey.
If he sold this original piece, how much do you think it would have for?
Depending since it being an action scene,
50 G's.
being from a well-known arc,
If that 2-piece
was already what 15?
15K.
The Spider-Man Hulk piece.
Yeah, and this has more impact. 50K, 100K maybe. Original art. Almost look like Blade, but I think is that Blade or is that Luke?
That's Luke Cage. It actually works though, right? Same design. It's like what's behind him, the tattoos on his head, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it works.
Get him on Blade, guys.
It works.
I'd read that.
Man, for something with a little minimal dialogue, you really feel this fight scene.
Yeah.
You know.
It feels almost like the Doomsday Superman battle.
Mm-hmm.
Hit Norton back. Ooh.
Oh, just like in that piece in the back of
Yeah, the Modern Masters.
Yeah. The art gallery.
Hey, Cup of Joe.
So, and this is the issue where it starts. It gets shipped out, prelude, and then he's on the planet Hulk. I think we were there for most of the tie-ins when this came out.
Got a few variants.
So wait, these are the variants? Sorry.
This one?
So Junior's original was considered a variant.
Oh, that actually looks cool though.
That should have been the other way around.
Oh, that was a classical cover.
Right. But I think it's a whole bait and switch cover thing, variant cover. I don't know, it irks me sometimes.
Yeah. Trickery.
You know, it's like just to sell the book, and like now you're just really pandering to judge the book by its cover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you have no faith in the interior art, that you have to use someone else's art to sell it.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like really cheap and low. I honestly have to
for
say.
sure. It's like sell that one first, and then later maybe another the variant.
Or
not the same.
Or use that cover variant for like an omnibus or
Yeah.
trade. You know what I mean? It's like
All right, way.
right?
That'd be the first one. A little page inserts.
It's like now, like right now, it's all about the speculator market. Now they're all about those variant covers, and that's now you're just going. That's like the '90s all over again.
Yeah.
It's like bad stories, but everyone's buying variants.
Yeah.
It's like
Speculation and stuff. Speculator market now.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a comic.
And then
market.
look, there's low sales in comic shops. So it's like totally like the '90s all over again right now.
It's like trying to weed them out again.
Yeah. But now you have comics being part of the pop culture, movies and TV shows, whatnot. But I don't know. I just really think variants really cheap out on things.
For sure.
And it's low on Junior's part because he is a great cover artist. Like, why not give him the spotlight on all of them and then have David Finch be the variant?
Why don't we did all, like, for the prelude?
Right? Did all of them. But, y'all, if you see this in the wild, we don't want to spoil it in how Hulk wins because it is a twist on how that ship explodes and gives a clear vision on the mistakes from the Hulk and the whole misunderstanding of this whole ordeal was because of one stingy, greedy greed.
Yeah, and the Illuminati.
By one of Hulk's own people, his own crew, fucked up the whole thing, like fed him false messaging.
Yeah.
So, if you want to see how that ends, you guys have to find a trade, or if you find these individual issues,
Or
slowly,
Yeah.
in the wild, whatever bin you find them in, get it, add it to your whole collection.
Get the set.
Yeah. I mean, this whole thing, if you were to put it together, it does come off as a trade. As is, 6-issue trade, because you get the prelude.
Oh yeah, that's right there, baby.
So then you get the prelude, and then the whole main story. So yeah, I mean, fun in the wild, y'all. And if you like J.R.'s work, if you're a fan of the Hulk, or if you never read this story of World War Hulk, hey, by all means, inspired that one bit in the Hulk, Thor movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not a speculator, so I don't know if these issues are up like that. But if it is, that's surprising to us. Doing it, how old this? It's only 20 years old, and now it's like some of these books are like skyrocketing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Compared to Silver Ages.
Took a while.
It takes a while, but no, look, it's like, in Spawn number 1, 25 years.
25 bucks.
Now it's $25.
Took $1 a year yeah.
Right. But so yeah, I mean, again, if you're a fan of Jr. John Romita, Greg Pak, he does a story for the
Finch covers.
right?
Like Finch.
If you like Finch, because he was a young gun artist during this time, and he was doing a lot of covers, and I think he was coming off of Image.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
His own Ascension line, Top Cow.
Yeah, so he's making his name during his time at Marvel, and I think this was like the start of it. But yeah, y'all, if you find it in the bin, whatever you find it in, grab it, add it to your collection.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna end this episode with a motivational quote for y'all to go forward with, and see if it inspires you all to do something. And this one is by John Nesbitt, a futurist.
Nice.
And he states, strategic planning is worthless unless there is first a strategic vision.
Nice.
And that goes really hand in hand with World War Hulk, right? In this story arc. Because if he didn't have the right knowledge on how this all got started, he probably wouldn't be so angry and probably just take it out on that one member in his crew. But it took so much damage control and friendships get,
Thrown in the balance, and
just
it
because
gets compromised.
Yeah, just because of that one
False
information that just escalated something that didn't need to be done.
Yeah, for sure.
And if Hulk knew that, you know, who knows if War Hulk wouldn't have been made. But it is what it is, and the Hulk did what he did. And again, if you want to know how it ended, you got to pick it up and see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to jump to conclusions, but if you're trying to avenge something you love so much, I don't know, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, and you know, revenge can really alter your emotions.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
And without having that.
It's like how you deal with it, right?
Yeah, and you gotta find a lot positive way to channel that the anger, that energy, that negative energy into something a lot more positive before you hurt other people.
Yeah.
You know, and let alone your own self. So you know, art, anything, you know, creative can really help balance that inner demon, because you know, it's like Hulk is that inspiration from Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And there's a quote from Jekyll and Hyde's book. It's like, I may butchering it, but within the lines is that everyone has a bit of good and evil within them. And you know, with that said, it's like, how do you balance that evil, or let alone the good?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes the good can be a little toxic. You know, some people don't like all that positive stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, like,
Or being too good, they'll take that to advantage.
yeah,
Think
like,
you're weak, yeah.
or you're Mr. Nice Guy, but
Mhm.
you know, yeah, that's not always the case.
Yeah,
You know, there's
sure.
a balance to it all, and to understand that and harness all of that information, and to weed out what's the good, what's the bad. You know, that takes time. And yeah, it showed Hulk learning to meditate and to harness that anger, but again, losing that one source that tames you.
Yeah.
You know, from a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You know, it can fuck with you. You know,
Yeah,
I
sure.
get it. You know, and you can understand where Hulk coming from, and just throughout his years as the Hulk.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of suppressed anger and rage and
right?
a
And
lot of emotion.
lies.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, who can you trust now? And it's like, you know, that's tough. And you know, you had crew members who were down for you, and then one crew member just fucks it up. And it's like, you can't have people in your circle like that. You know, nowadays you gotta be more aware and cut ties with people in that kind of circle.
Yeah. And Ang Lee, I don't know if Betty told the military that they were at the cabin going with Eric Bana.
Oh yeah, right. I mean,
And they came and got him and took him in, and then now look what happened.
unless there was a tracer placed on her
Yeah.
without
Oh,
her
yeah,
knowing,
yeah.
you know, and like, that's just a misunderstanding. Oh, did you betray me? Like, is our love a betrayal now? It's
Or
like,
followed her, yeah.
you know, it's all that misinformation, misconception, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know, it's in trust. That's why trust is really expensive. You know, trust and time, it goes hand in hand as far as how you want to spend it.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
So y'all, you know, stay creative, tell your story, y'all, and you know, stay good, be good. You know, trying to harness that anger and channel it to something else. But,
Positive.
You know, so till next time, y'all.
Till next time.
Peace.
Peace. Hell yeah.